Thanks to a Freedom of Information request made by News 5, we now have a clearer picture of the role and rewards of Special Advisor Aaron Guzman at the Ministry of Home Affairs and New Growth Industries. Minister Karu Musa has handed over the official documents, Guzman's contract, and the agreement that gives him access to ministry vehicles. The timing? That's what's interesting. The contract was signed on February 19, 2025. Just weeks before the March 12th general election. If the government had changed hands, this deal could have sparked some serious legal questions, but that didn't happen. So, what's in the deal? Guzman, the retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, is being paid $70,044 for a one-year term. On top of that, he gets access to ministry vehicles and a government-paid SIM card, and when the year's up, he's entitled to a gratuity of 20%. That's an extra $14,000. But what exactly is he being paid to do? According to the contract, Guzman is expected to provide expert advice and strategic guidance to both Minister Musa and CEO Cheryl Carr. His portfolio includes everything from law enforcement and public safety to the development of new growth industries. That means analyzing trends, researching best practices, recommending strategies, and helping shape policies that could impact national security and economic development. It's a tall order, and it raises a few questions. Is the ministry leaning too heavily on one advisor to steer the ship on such critical issues? And where does that leave the Commissioner of Police, Dr. Richard Rosado, in all of this? What role does he play in shaping the future of law enforcement? How about those ministry vehicles? Guzman wasn't assigned a specific one. Instead, he has access to any available vehicle in the ministry's fleet, strictly for official duties. So at face value, Aaron Guzman isn't just a special advisor. He's become a central figure in shaping policy for law enforcement, public safety, and economic innovation in Belize. And when we asked Minister Musa back in June why CEO Cheryl Carr couldn't take on these responsibilities herself, here's what he had to say.
This is not a crony contract. You're talking about somebody with institutional experience and knowledge as a Deputy Commissioner of Police. And as the Deputy Prime Minister mentioned yesterday, the act of governance, no doubt today, requires all hands on deck. None of you are asking, how is it that you get the results each year that you do? That right now we stand 14 murders less than last year even. That was a record year. Nobody's looking at that. And I'm not saying that all of that is attributed to Mr. Guzman. I'm saying that there are several pieces to this puzzle, starting first and foremost with the officers of our police department who have been doing a phenomenal job in terms of the training that they've been getting, in terms of the LIU interventions that we have, in terms of all of these programs that have been implemented, and the way that crime has evolved so much. We're not talking now just about gang violence or domestic violence. We're talking about cyber security. We're talking about right now our ministry is being asked and tasked to look at animal welfare, as you recall the incident that happened with the horse. And so there's a lot of policies and strategies that somebody like Mr. Guzman can offer his advice to the ministry, not to the CEO, because you ran with that as though it's some special advisor to the CEO. I think it was you that said that, Courtney. It's not just the CEO. It is to the entire ministry that he assists in terms of the policies, programs, and strategies.
News 5 will be keeping a close eye on the impact of Aaron Guzman's work as special advisor and whether his strategies truly move the needle at the Ministry of Home Affairs and New Growth Industries. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.